Hey guys, what's going on? This is Pixie the Bug, or Danny, whichever you feel like calling me today. Yeah, you're taking a look at my desk. It's actually a little bit cleaner than you guys are used to seeing it. I cleaned it a bit today. But, anyhow, today we are in the wonderful state of Georgia, and today we're going to be looking at Loch Ness monster-looking guys. Or girl, I guess. It's called the Altamahaha. Altamahaha. Otherwise known as Altie for short. So I'll probably call it Altie only because it's a little bit easier to say. So this guy's in Georgia. It's in the Altamaha River in southeastern Georgia. I usually like to give you guys a map. Let's see if I can't find it. Just because I like to be thorough. Here we go. That's the Altamaha River. It's very pretty. So this is where this cryptid is said to live. It looks like a... Actually, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Georgia's so pretty. I've never been there. I don't even think I've been through it. But look at that. I think that's a bridge that went out, or an old boat, or... But anyway, it's in that river somewhere. It looks kind of like, people are saying, like a plesiosaur. Looks kind of like that. People have drawn it. If I can click the right area here. Looks kind of neat, huh? You could see that it would be more like a plesiosaur, which is a dinosaur for those of us who don't take dinosaur lessons. Look at that. That's a neat looking picture of it. This thing is said to reside near the mouth of the Altamaha River in southeastern Georgia, or Altie for short. The legend predates British-English colonization and is said to have originated with the Lower Muskogee Creek tribe. Muskogee? Sorry guys, I just took an allergy pill because every time I go to talk to you guys, my allergies want to mess up. The Altamaha River empties into the Atlantic Ocean and has one of the largest river basins in the country, second only to the Mississippi River. That makes sense. It extends about 137 miles and joins up with three major tributaries: the Ocmulgee and Oconee rivers near Lumberton City, and joined further downriver by the Uhupi River. So that's where this thing lives, is up near the mouth in southeastern Georgia. Which, let's see if we can't find the mouth of the river. Southeastern Georgia. That little spot right here, I'm guessing, would be the mouth. Not that my phone wants to cooperate with it. There we go. Right about there, I'm assuming, is the mouth. And it goes all the way, pretty much all the way up the state. How did we not pass it on our way to Florida? Because that's Florida right there, isn't it? Yeah, that's got to be Florida. How did we not go? Never mind. Not important. Not important. So, this website is from thelegendsofamerica.com, GA-Altamaha, if you guys want to do a little bit more digging into the Altamaha, or the Altie. The strange cryptid is described as having a sturgeon-like body. A sturgeon is a fish, including a bony ridge on its top, with front flippers and no back limbs. It swims like a dolphin and has the snout of a crocodile, with large protruding eyes and large sharp teeth. Its coloring is said to be gray or green, which probably explains that green tinge to it in this picture. With a whitish yellow underbelly. I don't know why they colored it green, but reports indicate that it is 20 to 30 feet long. Most humans are about 6, so that's 6, 12, 18, about 3 or 4 human lengths long, just to put it in a little bit of perspective. If you have friends, lay them out for 4 or 5 abreast, and not abreast, but from have the Never mind. English is hard today. Though some have stated seeing smaller or larger creatures, suggesting that Altamaha is not alone. So this thing might have had babies at some point, and it's obviously not alone wherever it is. It has reportedly been seen basking itself on the shore, trolling casually along the river, and has even reacted defensively while in the presence of boaters. Though no physical evidence of the Altamaha has been found, the tales date back for centuries. Look at that, that's pretty, isn't it? Tales date back for centuries, the Indians describing a giant snake-like creature that hissed and blowed. So that's pretty cool. One of the first non-native reports of the creature was on April 18th, 1830, when a correspondent of the Savannah, Georgia newspaper reported multiple sightings of a sea monster on the Georgia coast. The primary eyewitness was Captain Delano of the schooner Eagle, who reported seeing a large creature off of St. Simon's Island below the mouth of the Altamaha River. His description stated that it was about 70 feet long. Its circumference, which is the middle part of it, like its stomach, was about the size of a barrel, and its head resembled that of an alligator. 5 other men on the schooner also reported having seen the monster, as well as several planters on St. Simon's Island. So there's been a couple of sightings of this. The 1920s, 1935, 1940s, 1950s, in 1969, which was a couple years ago, about 50 years ago now? 70, 80, 90, 1,000, 10, 20. About 50 years ago now. 2 brothers were fishing on the Altamaha River at Clark's Bluff. They reported seeing an animal that they first thought was a sturgeon, but quickly changed their mind when they got a better look, stating that it measured about 10 to 15 feet long, with a snout like an alligator and a horizontal tail. They seen it again in the summer of 1980, not them specifically, but somebody. And then later that year in December of 1980. A more recent report in 2002 was by a man pulling a boat up in the river near Brunswick, who reported seeing something over 20 feet in length and 6 feet wide break the water. That's pretty big. And then in 2010, an amateur photographer captured a video of something strange swimming in the channel off Fort King George Historic Site in Darien. I wonder if we could find that video of it. So that was from Kathy Weezer, Legends of America, and it was updated February of 2021, so this year. So it's been pretty uploaded, or updated. I'm just looking through this real quick. It's not really anything different than what we've seen. But, here's this. Captain D. Remember how we read that earlier? This is what he said. He is acquainted with all kinds of whale, and that he never saw but once before, about 4 years since, off Doughboy Bar, which must be in Georgia somewhere. But he's a captain. He could be anywhere, I guess. This is from exploresouthernhistory.com. A monster similar to the one above described. So that's what he says. So it's obviously not some kind of whale. Here's another one from Captain Delano. He repeated the particulars precisely, describing the animal he saw as being about 70 feet long and its circumference about that of a sugar hogshead, moving with its head, which was shaped like an alligator's, about 8 feet out of the water. A hogshead, for those not familiar with the term, is a large barrel or cask, which is what we read on the other website. This is Roger Allen of, I don't know who he is. Oh, he must be a person of the Statesboro Herald. He was off the Georgia-Florida coast. That's a song, the Florida-Georgia line. A lot of people call it that, the Florida-Georgia line. The Georgia-Florida coast in the mid-1500s when these monsters show up again and again. Lemoyne wasn't here to draw maps, but he was sent to catalog the flora and fauna of the region. The Altie is the nickname of it, which I've been using kind of off and on since the beginning. Basically the same thing, that looks good. Turkey pot pie. Doesn't that look good? Sorry, getting off topic. Here is a video that I found. Somebody calling it a hoax.
Investigating this viral picture right here of what appears to be a sea monster on a beach in South Georgia. We have learned what this creature might be.
I'm not the creature you're pointing at me. It's over there. But it was a bizarre discovery, so much so, many people thought it was a hoax.
This is from First Coast ABC News.
So here's Bethany Anderson with more.
Coming up, we have breaking news for you.
We have breaking news for you right now. Right now,
just pushed her out of the way.
This creature that's been keeping you and your loved ones awake at night is nothing more than a hoax. And to prove it, we go straight to the evidence. Let's go. Exhibit A, the photograph
This was made
itself.
in 2018.
Georgia's Department of Natural Resources says that it kind of looks like somebody walked around the object and then wiped it away. A telltale sign that somebody's been cheating. The creature itself looks kind of odd. Maybe like it's paper mache, perhaps even spray painted. They tell me the only thing real about this photo are the organs themselves, which, by the way, are fish guts. Exhibit D, Jeff Warren. Who is he? We don't know. He submitted us the pictures and videos, but when we talked to him on the phone a few times, he stopped calling us back. And when we looked for him on the internet, we couldn't find anything.
You always have to take everything with a grain of salt, guys. I mean, there's always going to be somebody that's trying to do something weird or stupid or paper mache things.
The sheriff's office is investigating after a man was shot and killed this morning.
All right, so the man,
Okay, then. We'll just take that off. We're going to lower this. I had this up. We're at 13 minutes. I don't want to go too far. We have this, Georgia's River Sea Monster. This is from Sasquatch Out of the Shadows. Shout out to you. I'm sorry that I'm using your video. If you don't want me to use it, please let me know and I'll just delete it or take it off or whatever. I just want to show them the beautiful river. Ooh, that's loud. Look how beautiful that is. That's Darien, Georgia. Georgia's Altamaha River Basin is one of the largest river basins in the United States. Makes sense that you'd see some stuff out of there. I've seen that picture, but I don't know where it's at. But we got to see the river, and that's actually really pretty, which I've said a few times. Here's another one. This is from Here. I don't know what this is going to be. It's only 3 minutes long.
Some believe a hissing serpentine monster resides near the mouth of the Altamaha River. There are plenty of stories to back up this claim. Named Altamaha, or Altie for short, the legend of the aquatic beast predates British English colonization and is thought to have originated with the Lower Muskogee Creek tribe. This strange creature is commonly described as having a long gray or green sturgeon fish-like body with front flippers and no back limbs. It swims like a dolphin and has a crocodile snout with large protruding eyes.
That's basically what I was telling you guys. Is that the same all the way? Yes, 290 views. But it's the same picture all the way through. Not that I'm complaining, but I just saw Nate post. Never mind, I'm not going to get distracted. Look at Nate later. So, this is basically pretty cool to see this rendition of Georgia's Altamaha, the Altamaha River, during on your way back home. So this must be in the Altamaha River somewhere. So that's pretty cool. That's what they assume it looks like. Must be some kind of a museum or store or something. But this, I didn't really see anything here about this, so must be it's not a very famous creature. It's the only one that I really found was Altamaha River Blues, Jazz, Barbecue, and Heritage Festival, and they've got the monster right there. So I don't know if they like do something there with it or whatever, but the rest of it was just hiking, travel buddies, moving, job hunters, deals. That's the only real mention of this creature. And actually, look at that. That looks fantastic. I don't know what it is. Fish, maybe? Chicken? But, just some cool things on their website. Look how beautiful that is. I'd love to go see Georgia. We had to have gone through Georgia on our way through to Florida this past spring, but, yeah, that's it for the... Here's a picture of them. Oh, it's some sort of fish. I don't know what it is. It doesn't say. But anyway, guys, that is the Altie of Georgia. And next week, join us for Hawaii for the Minhune. I'm going to slaughter the crap out of that. Minhune. So we're going to Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana. Going through them all slowly but surely. Thumbs up if you liked it. Thumbs down if you didn't like it. Comment below if you'd like to see something in particular. And I hope you enjoyed it, guys. I will see you next week for another video. Have a good day, guys. Bye.